Yeah, cause we're live, babe. You hear me? We're live right now, right? My daughter's hair is purple. It's purple. I mean, you really have to get behind me to show your hair off. Yeah, it's purple, right? That's what's up. And I just want to say, much love to everybody repping this radio. But especially today, much love to Bloody Ruckus. He's turning 20 motherfucking 5. Happy birthday, bro. Cold shit up in this bitch, right? But, you know, for real, I just want to say, like, for real, much love to everybody that fucks with No Fucks Given Radio, right? And we're going to be live here in a moment with Christopher Adonis. Yeah, Blood Beyond the Mat, episode 9. Cheers. We're getting to double digits in most of these bitches now. But for right now, I'm going to shut the fuck up, and I'm going to let you enjoy some dope-ass rotation from No Fucks Given Radio. Keep in mind, you can go to NoFucksGivenRadio.com, request your ass to track. There is an assload of rotation, or fucking artists in rotation. So, go check it, and fucking we'll be live. I hope you enjoy it. Much love to all you motherfuckers. Oh, and keep that shit unknown.
Left alone, but I'm holding on. Hating shit I don't condone. No fake pretending my chromosomes. My emotions on overload. Sick and tired going local homes. I load the chrome, might wanna move where you stay like a motorhome. Playing games, you should know it now. Slick talk, you should slow it down. Clutch the pound that gun barrel like good weed. Smoking loud, liquid assassin, you should know about. Mixed nigga with the vocals blouse, still pull the trigger. Bullets ripping, leave all kind of body parts poking out. I'm here to stay, I will appear as great. Let's get one thing clear, my only fear is fate. Can't let me be, so I steer away as you disappear like a mirror break. And it's never changed, I got my own appearance. Flow holy smokes like I smoke with spirits. I'm on a roll like a locomotive, leaving heads nodding cause I'm dope with lyrics. I ain't come to rap with a gimmick. I'm not here to copy your flow. I got a passion with this, I'm driven. By myself, I stand on my own. And I won't hide out, cause I'm on my tunes. So many damn rappers think they're all this tune. Wanna set fire the location where they harvest you. You can go to Harvard to play ball and do something far from the mic they can offer you. Game oversaturated, every song the truth, making it hard for real niggas to get on and move. I don't really understand why you long to prove. White niggas make it every day and I'm just calm and cool. Nah, break them off, give them all the news. Spit sick, kill quick, send them all the flu. Fuck that, fuck rap, I'ma bust back. Flow crack on point like a thumbtack. Gun clap, nigga dump till you run flat. So you fun, you can run or just run that. I might run up in the booth when the beat drops. Fist fucking up your ribs as a beatbox. Make a nigga seize up, yelling please stop. It's where it's never coming out like detox. I ain't come to rap with a gimmick. I'm not here to copy your flow. I got a passion with this, I'm driven. By myself, I stand on my own. And I won't hide out, cause I'm on my ride. I ain't come to rap with a gimmick. I'm not here to copy your flow. I got a passion with this, I'm driven. By myself, I stand on my own. Your flow, I got a passion with this, I'm driven. By myself, I stand on my own. And I won't hide out, cause I'm on my route. I ain't come to rap with a gimmick. I'm not here to copy your flow. I got a passion with this, I'm driven. By myself, I stand on my own. And I won't hide out, cause I'm on my route.
To pee, need to do away. I'm going in, and I don't pull out like most men. Stop now, think about what you're going against. Bow down, take your towels out, throw them in. I'll admit it, I've been in it for a minute. If you said it better, did it, this chick stays relevant. My flow's tight like my spit is a relative. I bang beats while y'all stay celibate. I went against a couple chickens, but they all choke. All jokes, laughed at them, now they all go. We were too slow, I am too cold. Here's my 2 cents, like you're too broke. I am too dope, is what they all say. Since I bring it in a raw way all day. These rappers keep acting the wrong way. Make gashes, you bastards, Pompeii. This is the part where everybody sings along now. It's just so catchy, everybody belt the song now. Give you that bubble gum with harmonies to make it good. Yo, I'm too sexy for a chorus, so screw a hook.
I know exactly what you're thinking, but we don't count it. We know exactly what we're doing when we say something. I write a 16, meaning that your whole album. Your fans' fingers will be raping the replay button. I know you're headed that we're coming from the suburbs. I can see it all over your face like sunburn. Getting fly and it ain't even a buzzword. Literally come up in the air when you love birds. It's absurd in a matter of speaking. Hit it like batter up, that is a keeper. When you hear my voice coming out of the speaker, that is not me, that is the reaper. And death is upon us. I've been popping your bubble gum and shining the moniker. JJ Demon or however you want it. I'll get at you with your head up in a medical bonnet. What?
This is the part where everybody sings along now. It's just so catchy, everybody belt the song now. Give you that bubble gum with harmonies to make it good. Yo, I'm too sexy for a chorus, so screw a hook. I'm a flip-flop hip-hop, get it, got it gone. Just watch this whip hot, spit it like I'm on. Some new now, next shit, I wreck shit, attention. Studios, gym time, I'm flexing these records. Bitches trying, but don't even come close. Like you don't touch me, it shows from the front row. I'm above the blow, so I'm letting everyone know I mentioned the flexing.
Welcome to the gun show.
This is the part where everybody sings along now. It's just so catchy, everybody belt the song now. Give you that bubble gum with harmonies to make it good. Yo, I'm too sexy for a chorus, so screw a hook. Yeah, screw a hook. And screw a bridge too. Matter of fact, wait, hold on. Screw a beat.
Can't seem to get my knife all the way through the bone.
Should have thought of that beforehand.
Fuck. I don't think I have anything else either.
You don't, dumbass.
You know this shit's gonna fucking piss me off.
Get mad.
It's not like I never told the motherfucker, you know what I mean?
He did deserve it.
I gotta hurry and get this shit over with, bro.
What are you waiting for?
I gotta get out of here.
Killer C, come back, great watch your ass. Dig a hole, move dirt, and replant the grass. I know that you motherfuckers been disloyal. Put my mind at ease with your remains in soil. Hacked up organs in the bathtub, wrapped up limbs sent to the trash tub. Fingerprints feed the dog they lapped up. I asked for the truth, but you wouldn't man up. Such a shame now that I'm to blame. You rotten pieces for actions lame. It's all the same when you lose the game and your girls keep stained by the choo-choo train. So I come from the nether void, listen when I speak. I can rearrange your brain in the way that you think. I'm a sick pupper, twisted fucker. Rip off your nuts, shove them up your butt. Never gave a damn about anything at all. So collecting my money and emptying my balls, dispersing my problems as the pistol smokes. I got a lot of them and I don't take jokes. Trust me if I know you, I've thought about murking. My brain's unstable and I dream of blood squirting. I hate you, every punk in your clique. I won't shake your hand cause I know you shape dick.
You know the best part about the kill is playing with the guts.
Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. We straight. Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. We straight. Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. We straight. Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. It's LA, yeah. Assassin, I clap Rugers, the nigga the strap shooter. I'm putting them gas to you, them bullets they clap through you. I'm blasting and bring havoc and manage to cause damage. Got cameras and clapmatics, the skiller is straight savage. Exclusive is so crucial, elusive you're so brutal. Abusive with more fuel, so do you with no duo. Solo I ride G, so test me and try me. You playing like why please? Hook to some IVs. Murderous shit, get served, I know you heard of this click. Emerge through the mist, get ripped like a virgin with dick. My perfect life was a gift, but you ain't got the nerve to admit I'm murking this shit with every fucking word that I spit. Learn to submit, cause what's it worth when I'm pissed? Leave your speech slurred like your face on the curb and kids. I urge to commit murder, leave you burned to a crisp. Put your fucking down payments on an earner and ditch.
This is my life and I live it. I move like ballers on pivot. You niggas bound to forget it. You can't spit it like I did. Let me spit for the moment. You know the flow is an ocean and that the boy is so golden. You need to open your eyelids. Believe me, I'll leave you not breathing. Give me a reason. I'll leave you bleeding to see skill of seasons. Okay, no conscience. I'm focused on four emotions. Don't approach with them bogus notions. I'm coaching my flow and over. You know that I got this.
Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. We straight. Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. We straight. Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. We straight. Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y.
I keep real estate at the bottom of the lake. Murder I make out of whack and fake. Bitches like you, yes I do. Life to death every time I come through.
Assassin, I'm back, damn it. You rappers get backhanded. You haters just can't stand it. From here across the Atlantic, move units in mad fashion. Imagine the damn planet. Make plans for this mad rap and abandon with hand cannons.
We stash weaponry like third world countries. Ready for war, dead bodies are lovely.
Shiny and bucky through your body, you must bleed. The rap game's a blood sport like Crowdy and Chung Lee.
Insanely aimed at chest and brains.
Dirty Thug, man, gang affiliated brigade.
As we invade, you're forced to change.
Torch the game, scorching in flames. Great blocks riding with. Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. We straight. Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. We straight. Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. We straight. Great block, we keeping the stage hot. USA to Bangkok, reppin' D-I-R-T-Y. Reppin' D-I-R-T-Y.
It's 6 in the morning and the party don't stop. Take another dab, down 4 more shots. Make little mommy come once I hit that spot. The post on Facebook, taking this cock. I don't need a Glock to pop shit off. One look on me, I can tell we soft. Me mugging me, you better knock it off. I'm getting sick like a head lopped off. Strawberry coffee, rolling that. Your bitch so thick, we pulling that. I'ma pull ahead once I hit it from the back. The bullet out of bust all on the ass crack. A sack of kush and a bottle of Jaeger. Middle finger in the air to my daughters and haters. Fuck your mother so good she threw a vibrator. Her she feeling love, but I ain't calling her later. Rappers wanna hate me, but I fucking love y'all. Had the courtesy to give your body in my wall. Too much and a raw, give a homie lockjaw. I'm grind through your flesh like a teeth of a chainsaw. And a bang y'all if you wanna take it there. This ain't a game, we can get blood everywhere. I don't care if it's set all hard. How you gon' act when you buried in my backyard? What's my cup? Better put some nigga in it. Mix a Red Bull, got a killer so lifted. The potion to keep a rapper so gifted. But something about this party shifted. Through the spinning and I feel I'm tripping. But I was born to rock out. I just hope that I don't black out with my fucking cock. Want some Jaeger in my cup, I wanna get fucked up. Tonight we're gonna party and face fucking slut. Turn down around me, that could get you knocked out. I'ma punch you in the mouth. For me, what you all about? Pour it up, 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 pour it up. Pour that Jaeger in my cup. Pour it up, 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 pour it up. I wanna get fucked up. Put some Jaeger in my cup, I wanna get fucked up. Take a line of Molly, game face fuck a slut. Tryna do some damage when I get up in the guts. And if the hoe let me, I might end up in the bud. If she wants some buzz, she better pay for that. I ain't smoking shit till I see some cash. Maybe if she swallow my balls and shaft. Bitch, you already gave up the ass. Pass the blunt and watch a killer flow. Watch me flow through a cloud of smoke. So G, homie, better not choke. What you tryna get your hood past the vote? When it comes to dope, I got 16 bars. I can get y'all higher than Mars. But I don't rap about clothes and cars. I keep it gory like Dark F. Scar. Wanna party like a rock star with my cock rock cars. On cocaine with the tits of a minor rock. So what, you can do it like D. I'm up in your body with the loudest of trees. No Hennessy, just Jaeger. That smooth as Mick Jagger. All up in the kegger, getting paper with absolutely no swagger. Haters y'all can get stomped down in K-Town with the underground. Fuck boy, you better ask around. Fuck around and get laid down. The sound of cold shit, we made the blueprint. No Jay-Z, just a blunt and a loose leaf. Hit you with a bitch getting it 2 piece. Some Jaeger in my cup, I wanna get fucked up. Tonight we're gonna party and face fuck a slut. Turn down around me, that could get you knocked out. I'ma punch you in the mouth, homie, what you all about? Pour it up, 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 pour it up. Pour that Jaeger in my cup, pour it up, 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 pour it up. I wanna get fucked up.
Turn down for what? Turn down for nothing, bitch. BKC, fucking up your head, brain hemorrhage. Smoking ourselves retarded, no we don't give a fuck. Always late to bus call, cause then once we always puff. And puff, and puff, and always pass it. Left to right don't matter, this Triforce enhances like black magic. How tragic, you can't hang, you can't run from us. We'll hunt your ass down, Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd.
I grip my liquor and a bouquet of that green. I'm right around my eyes low, my pants off my ass though. Did a couple shots, then I did a couple more. One slut, two slut, my dick's down the throat. I'm Mick Foley on the beat, the Marguerite after midnight. From dusk till dawn, down to writing this song. Check my hand, follow me, not Jesus Christ. Take a sip and remember me, yeah. Every time you tip that 40.
Pour some Jaeger in my cup, I wanna get fucked up. Tonight we're gonna party and face fuck a slut. Turn down around me, that could get you knocked out. I'ma punch you in the mouth, homie, what you all about? Pour it up, 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 pour it up. Pour that Jaeger in my cup, pour it up, 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 pour it up. I wanna get fucked up.
Yo, what up? It's your girl, Whitney Wilson.
I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid.
From Billings, Montana.
No. Be afraid.
Representing that cold shit
Be very afraid.
on No Fucks Given Radio.
Cold shit!
So drink the Kool-Aid and die with some dignity.
You are about to enter hell.
Dead bitches do it better. Boom.
Got a pistol grip up on my drum, but it's not what a motherfucker wanna go get out of sin. Hella lit, having an out-of-body moment, underwear when and where am I now when I let my reality to slip away, and I'll lose my mind that is already hella rotten. My insanity will lead the way, and the rest of me will follow. What comes after is forgotten. Better let a stranger danger into your house at night when I'm looking lost. I don't even know my name, ho, but I got a knife in my hand and I feel the frost in my motherfucking heart when I start carving up your face and my attempt to make it better. Bloody mess, it's a work of art. No escape, gorilla tape, or roll a tarp for the splatter. Never met the motherfucker, luck of the draw when the voices in my head. Let me to your residence, and the fans had a hole to crawl through, now you're dead. But I thought you was a demon, and I was an angel sent so that we could fight in and out of this dimension, and in a dimension that I can see no light. Everything is in the darkness, well, better that than hell, where I thought I'd end up. Looking in from outside, homicide doesn't seem so bad, and I'm spinning when I stand up. My reality is shifting, lifting a knife so slow, next thing that I know, I'm back in my ride. There's a corpse inside, got the cops behind, and nowhere to go. Bloody body in the backseat, and a sick beat that will make your speakers blow. Everybody know a bad heat creep down your street at night with no lights on slow. Kinda like a headless horseman, sent for your soul, my mind is dead but a well. Got no love and no remorse, man, when I see you die by my hand, looking in from hell. Bloody body in the backseat, and a sick beat that will make your speakers blow. Everybody know a bad heat creep down your street at night with no lights on slow. Kinda like a headless horseman, sent for your soul, my mind is dead but a well. Got no love and no remorse, man, when I see you die by my hand, looking in from hell.
I always gotta pack my knife through the tunnels of confusion and the hallways of sacrifice. This animosity inside me got me clicking, got me fixing to get my victim to fulfill my bloody appetite. Tripping, my vision shifted, got caught up looking at the crucifix, and for a second I swore I saw the blood start dripping. Tell me, can you get wicked like I can? Body parts in my garbage can, in a crawl space full of lovers who did not meet demands. As I walk downstairs, my staircase twists and turns into endless steps into a darkness you couldn't even imagine after death. I descend the tunnel with the greatest reluctance. Then I heard the voice of my grandma tell me my mama wasn't shit. I cannot seem to get a fucking grip. I walk past the mirror and caught a glimpse of a reflection of a bloody pig. It inflicts me pain, then I look down into my shame. There's blood all around, but I still cannot seem to figure out whose blood this is.
Bloody body in the backseat, and a sick beat that will make your speakers blow. Everybody know what that heat creep down your street at night with no lights on slow. Kinda like a headless horseman, sent for your soul. My mind is dead, but it well. Got no love and no remorse, man, when I see you die by my head looking in from hell. Bloody body in the backseat, and a sick beat that will make your speakers blow. Everybody know what that heat creep down your street at night with no lights on slow. Kinda like a headless horseman, sent for your soul. My mind is dead, but it well. Got no love and no remorse, man, when I see you die by my head looking in from hell.
Talking to them, all they're doing is taking a drink to go to sleep. That's what death is, sleep. Tired of it. I'm tired of it all. Stop. Take our life from us. We laid it down. We got tired. We didn't commit suicide. We committed an act of revolutionary suicide, protesting the conditions of an inhumane world.
I hear unknown factor likes to run around with Shell's panties caught in his beard. And I think that kind of shit turns Chuckklez on. Kind of turns me on right now. If you want some of the hottest, nastiest, filthiest shit online, you better tune in live to NoFucksGivenRadio.com or pull that little smartphone out of your pocket, set it to vibrate, and let me call you. Devil Dog. Devil Dog. Devil Dog. Back in 1918 in Bellawood, Germany, a bunch of young troops showed the enemy no mercy. Tired as fuck, stressed out, hungry and dirty, on a mission with thoughts of mortality never recurring. Even with comrades falling to left and right, not a single man died without putting up a fight. Once a common valor has become a common virtue, even warriors with no artillery manage to hurt you out. Gunned and outnumbered, they proceed to attack. Even facing certain death, they don't consider turning back. These men have taken the whole German defense down, but these men can't be men, they gotta be hellhounds. They fire the last rounds and attach bayonets and charge enemy lines, sticking bitches in the net. Hand to hand, machine guns were unmanned. Word spread back home and then the legend began. D-E-V-I-L-D-O-G-J-A-R-A-E-A-D. Even in an unfair fight, we still got you. Never wanna survive, surrender to the shock. D-E-V-I-L-D-O-G-J-A-R-A-E-A-D. Even in an unfair fight, we still got you. Never wanna survive, surrender to the shock troops. Devil Dog. Devil Dog. Devil Dog. Devil Dog. Motivation, inspiration, dedication. Teamwork equals a successful obliteration. Since 1775, it's been going down. Phone rings, who we overthrowing now? Last to know, first to go, unequipped. We the underfunded branch, that's why the training's such a bitch. Only a certain special kind of crazy need apply. You should know you're already dead, so don't be afraid to die. Many want to obtain the coveted title until you rent it and become a belligerent psycho. Devil dog ain't a compliment in the fleet. Address the wrong person as such and you might get beat. Fucking hoorah! Give it cause we pissed. Another year ahead but holidays will be missed. All you wanna do is beat the wall with your fist, even knowing you're the idiot designed for this shit. D-E-V-I-L-D-O-G-J-A-R-A-E-A-D. Even in an unfair fight, we still got you. If you wanna survive, surrender to the shock. D-E-V-I-L-D-O-G-J-A-R-A-E-A-D. Even in an unfair fight, we still got you. If you wanna survive, surrender to the shock.
Oh, is that fucking right?
Yep, that's right.
Who do you think you are?
I don't know.
Fucking wearing white socks. White socks will get you killed. Having your rat made will save your life. Devil dog, square yourself away. The fucking battalion commander is coming today. Go and get your hair cut and shave your nasty face. And then you're gonna Chinese field day this place. Top to bottom, it's a white glove inspection. And if you don't pass, I'll put you on restriction. You won't be going anywhere this 96. I'ma give you duty for the whole weekend in the barracks.
Hey there, devil dog, how about a salute?
Oh, don't mind him, sir. He's just a boot. And look at his pizza box. He can't even shoot. I think he should be demoted to a recruit guy.
Devil dog, you better unfuck yourself. According to your PFT score, you're in bad health. Looks like you're looking at remedial PT. Welcome to the world of the Marine Corps fleet.
I'm a nasty recruit. Got an intern's uniform. I don't even know why I'm here.
Fight, we still got you. If you wanna survive, surrender to the shock. D-E-V-I-L-D-O-G-J-A-R-A-E-A-D. Even in an unfair fight, we still got you. If you wanna survive, surrender to the shock troops.
My sister found out what I was doing, she called mommy. My mama found out, she started to cry and called daddy. He tried to call the police, but he couldn't get the chance. He was about to grab the phone and whacked his head with a frying pan and dragged his fucking body, and I hid him in my closet. Then I went on a murder spree and then I just lost it. I started eating flesh and drinking blood about the floor. I was about to finish my victim, but it was a knocking at the door. The police burst in and they slammed me against the ground, and they put me in handcuffs and they say I'm going downtown. This world created this psycho. Now I'm gonna hunt you and kill you. I never wanna be like this. You made me this way. Now you'll see my true self. I touch your body in pieces. I want you to feel my pain. I want you to scream out mine. They sent me an institution for the criminally insane, cause I lost my fucking mind and I'll never be the same. So they put me in a straight jacket, they pumped me full of drugs, and they threw me in my pants till the floor is full of bugs. I'm starting going crazy, so I'm on my head against the wall, screaming out of my fucking mind. The schizos hear me through the halls. I'm chewing on my buckles just to get myself free. Cause like a fucking mad dog, gonna kill everything I see. So I sat in the corner just to wait the slutty nurse. When she gets inside my cell, like my insanity do the worst. When I saw her open the door, she had a smile on her face. Then she got so close to me and put the needle towards my face. So I made my fucking move and stuck my teeth into her neck. She started screaming in her body while I was eating on her flesh. Then her blood was squirting everywhere and splattered on my face. I started laughing like a maniac cause I love the way it tastes. This world created this psycho. Now I'm gonna hunt you and kill you. want you to scream out my name.
I want to talk to you. You've been selected as the subject of my important person school essay.
Let me grab a pad real quick.
Adorable.
What's up? This is Omega Sin.
All right, kiddo, we've had our fun now. Hand up.
No fucks given radio.
But I digress. Why are you here?
Break a little bread.
We sticking together, we got to stay up on our toes, keep our families fed. Whether in jail or hell, nigga, we breaking bread. Hey, yo.
You can reach me at therealomegasin.com.
Celebration! Cheese for everyone!
And before you even know it, I'll be running right up on you. They call me Dr. Ebola. I'm sicker than some pneumonia. You remembered who I was when I woke you up out of that coma. The only thing left at the crime scene was a marijuana odor.
Wonderful!
My balls is enormous, crooked and so disproportioned. When I take my pants off, they just fall to the floor, bitch. Shout out to y'all, man. Much love, man.
think of what got me into this mess. Being attractive. And what do you attract? Crazy people. It's kind of like the proof to myself that I'm beautiful and all that, you know what I mean? And I'm worth more than that.
Did you feel that?
Hell yeah. That's probably the reason I cut my hair off and shave my eyebrows off. Every now and then I feel stupid for cutting all my hair off and shave my eyebrows. I think I've been for the past 2 years working on
Well, get back, better stay behind the glass. Looking like you want some, I suggest you pass out of my path and clear up like I'm blessed and fear it. I decided to take you out, but nobody will hear it. It disappear like coffee, you know, bandit gotcha. I don't gotta win, I'll cut my losses. Burning down bridges with all you want. And I'm too fresh for the BS, you host and bond. It's all on my shit like crooked fight for corners. Don't make no sense, guess that's why they pawn it. On my hustle till I die, little Sparky trying to dog it. You seem to like talking, here's a leash with walking. Mouth stay running like a broken faucet. Bullseye on you post like you work at Target. Looking street smart, I should be applauded. Got a letter and some messages and we getting started. Reach my full potential, you will see by my mental. Got me doing acrobatics verbally. And you gotta admit it, whether or not you wanna. We both know the truth, they hearing me. But as grimy as it gets. I was bad to begin with, but now bad wanna be me. And I am bad, linger in the shadows like the crimes you see on TV. Always proud of myself, I'm being good, but I went bad. What? Got a problem with that? Honestly though, tell me what you expect when nobody ever been that good to me. Remorse don't exist in me. Tell it like it is explicitly. Don't like when I'm saying come and visit me. I see you looking for trouble, I'm the epitome. You can think what you want on my team, how like I saw the pressure building and we about to pop. Plenty successful, but you medically match only got half the flow that we got. What the fuck? Let the right be forgotten. I'm a bitch, but I'm honest. Don't ever think you can stop this. I never make no bitch ass threats. There's a motherfucking promise. I'm heartless. I'm gon' bad. The less be driven out of me. I don't think I'ma ever make it back. I'm gon' bad. I know I ain't right. Look me in my eyes and the ties and attack. I'm gon' bad. You won't see me when I'm coming. I ain't even gonna run up with a strap. I'm gon' bad. Damn right, I'm gon' bad. Damn right, I'm gon' bad. I'm gon' bad. The less be driven out of me. I don't think I'ma ever make it back. I'm gon' bad. You know I ain't right. Look me in my eyes and the ties and attack. I'm gon' bad. You won't see me when I'm coming. I ain't even gonna run up with a strap. I'm gon' bad. Damn right, I'm gon' bad. Damn right, I'm gon' bad.
How is someone how they do?
Selfish. That's what they're saying, all selfish. They do whatever to get what they want, makes them happy. They don't think about others' happiness. And everything that they do, they feel they're justified. But yeah, and those are my
Don't ask my opinion if you don't wanna hear it. All this is the truth, stay furious. If you gon' throw stones, let's get one thing clear. That this your glass house, I'm just your own business. But I knock that shit down like demolition. I'm noxious like toxins and thinking I'm sick. I'm boxed, I make conscious, is making them quit. All the punches I'm dodging is getting a piss. And they quick for the negligent, talking reckless. Disrespecting fucks, I ain't taking shit. And if I do it, take you with me on my mama back. Think you got it bad now, you ain't seen shit yet. Beautifully, I walk the line of insanity. Me on the brink in the world of calamity. Humanity vanishing, just look what's happening. Try to warn you when it happens, don't be mad at me.
So cray, maybe shade because of my skin tone about it, try to hate because of how my dick grow. The word to derate me in heaven, oh baby, the word ain't ready to have another fucking two-piece. Let me coming down right quick, quite frankly. Most of you motherfuckers can't get down with a banshee. Screaming bloody murder, killing vocals, no nappies. So stay awake and no mistake, enjoying sticks in my rap sheet.
I'm eating so many until I got holes in my shit like Swiss. More holes than you could ever plug in your little mistress. Unless we actually talking about some one with a twist. I guess that we could cover out, become the person holding drill twist. Shit, I'm kinda sound like a snake. I guess it's better than being infected for days with plague.
When the rain, how to start the process on your last lane. What a shame, far too late. Can you tell me who to blame for your mistakes?
Checkmate. I'm gon' bad. The less been driven out of me. I don't think I'ma ever make it back. I'm gon' bad. I know I ain't right. Look me in my eyes with the ties and attack. I'm gon' bad. You won't see me when I'm coming. I ain't even gonna run up with a strap. I'm gon' bad. Damn right, I'm gon' bad. Damn right, I'm gon' bad. I'm gon' bad. The less been driven out of me. I don't think I'ma ever make it back. I'm gon' bad. You know I ain't right. Look me in my eyes with the ties and attack. I'm gon' bad. You won't see me when I'm coming. I ain't even gonna run up with a strap. I'm gon' bad. Damn right, I'm gon' bad. Damn right, I'm gon' bad.
We going bad, motherfuckers. We going bad like sour milk. And we aging like fine wine to perfection. And if you don't understand that we in our prime, you might have some kind of infection. We go bad.
Yeah, motherfuckers, Nice in the motherfucking house. What you know about this, fools? Y'all
out your mouth. If you don't know me by now, you may never know me, and you should know that now. You can never hold me. Life ain't a joke. Life ain't the soaps. I hate to kill your hopes, but my dick ain't a motherfucking rope. It'll choke though, it'll choke your hoe, bro. In and out of soap, like a yo-yo. Then I flip it, shove it in your mouth. You love it in your mouth, nigga. This is my house, get out, nigga. I rock it deadly till you're dead. Mastermind ain't frontin', he's hunting for your head. Why should you choose to use my name in vain? You can't get in front of a head hunter, you'll never gain. Put my name on your tongue too many times. I might surprise you, come up from behind you. Shut the fuck up, what the fuck's up, what it is? Here he is, it's time for me to take you out your miss. You're living by the tabloid tales. I heard you say the NATAS can't avoid hell, even if you wanted to. That's some shit I already knew. So I say, fuck you, don't ask me who I pray to. All you need to know is when my show comes, as I rock it deadly, you might drop dead at my show, son. Keep all that bullshit hush, cause you don't know what you're talking about. Get my dick out your mouth.
Yeah, motherfuckers, get my dick out your mouth. Stay true to your motherfucking shit.
This is me reaching out for help. Call them people, tell them come get me, I lost my man. I don't know what day it is or where I'm at, and all my thoughts are paradoxes, I'm lost in time. You don't understand that hell that dwell inside of a man with split personalities. Gotta keep them separated, give them something to do, to double my money and get them all salaried. Knuckle up, I'm on that Fight Club shit, call me Tyler Durden cause I'm tweaking out. It's like reality keeps creeping out. If I've been woke this whole time, am I sleeping now? I went to bed last night and I felt overtired. Pains in the side of my stomach cause I was hungry. Woke up in the morning, everybody saying grinding in my stomach going full. I got a pocket full of money, every unit that I press up a package is just gone now. Honestly, I don't remember when I had gone out. Hear new music, not familiar how the song sound. Pretty sure that I can say that something's wrong now. What your whack cats say, we beefing. I don't even really know their reason, but really I don't need it. If they want it, I'll leave them leaking, not breathing. Their souls leaving their body, I'm a motherfucking demon. Tell the voices, let me be. I just wanna close my eyes and get some sleep.
Wake up, we got shit to do. Stinks at hand, shit to move.
Tell the voices, let me be. I just wanna close my eyes and get some sleep.
Wake up, we got shit to do. Stinks at hand, shit to lose. You can't sleep when you die. I'm who you talk to when you're high. You got beef, then I got beef. I'm by your side when we ride. So close, I'm seen in shadows. In person, I'm an asshole. Another rapper, this is another hit on my mantle. We hold our own, but prone to snap, so do not fuck with us. We represent
gentlemen, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
No Fucks Given Radio presents.
What's gonna happen here?
Proudly introduce to you the Blood Beyond the Mat.
What is your name?
Your hope.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
You know what? Fuck this fool.
Easter Club. 423. Convinced her good friend to load up the turkey baster so she could impregnate herself. And it took several tries, but eventually it did work. And 9 months later, a bouncing baby boy was born.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. This is No Fucks Given Radio, and tonight, we get into the blood. Beyond the mat. So, you know, that means I got this grimy fuck in the house. What's up, Wikkid?
What's up, bro? I'm mobile.
Mobile. Hey, man, look. It is not the first time someone has been mobile on No Fucks Given Radio. That makes what? Yeah, I do. I made sure I did that shit right this time. I really put a great deal of thought to making sure the second we went live, everyone could hear everything everywhere. And look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie to you. That takes some fucking concentration, but whatever. Don't fuck with me, babe. We're live. You made me go pick up beer. God damn it, right? And I just had to ask, Chuckklez, have you ever been mobile while you were on No Fucks Given Radio?
Like on the road while on the radio? No, I've not been.
Holy shit, that's funny, dude, because I even have.
It's difficult, bro. This shit is difficult. It's raining like a bitch here.
Oh.
I can tell, like, in the background, I can hear some, like, heavy rain pouring down your car, dude. Oh, yeah.
Well, be careful, Wikkid. We had one incident where I swear the motherfucker was driving. I don't remember even who it was, but he called back, so it was like, okay, they're live. But there was a moment. You remember that, babe? It's been a while ago. Was it Demise? Yeah. Like we thought like he was driving, and then fucking that was the So don't very suddenly bounce, Wikkid. You have to be like, hey guys, I'm going. I'll see you later. Okay.
I will not suddenly bounce on y'all.
Yeah. That's just because it makes us be like, what happened to Wikkid? Yeah, but as I said, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the Blood Beyond the Mat episode 9? Yeah, almost the double digits. We'll get there. That's besides the point. But tonight, this motherfucking grimy fuck brought a monster. Kind of shit is that? Bro, how you gonna bring monsters onto my show? For real, Wikkid.
Hey, I only know nothing but monsters, bro. Don't we all know monsters?
Chuckklez makes a very valid point, and like my wife said, that's pretty much everybody on the radio. But tonight on No Fucks Given Radio, the Blood Beyond the Mat, we welcome the American monster, Christopher Adonis. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How y'all doing? Oh, doing good, man. Doing good.
I was waiting for Wikkid to say something, and then he didn't.
My bad, bro. I didn't even hear it. Everybody cut out. What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up, man?
He's all out in shitty service, man.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Well, I'd say fix it, but, you know, man, I hope in regards to the situation, I hope whoever, because you didn't say no name, whatever, but I hope they're all okay, bro. And yeah, because
I'll keep everybody updated on it, man. Like, I feel bad that I'm going to miss part of this interview, but I'm going to be in and out as much as possible, man, at taking care of this shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. But it's okay, man. Sometimes, yeah, there are definitely emergencies, and when there's an emergency, we over at No Fucks Given Radio fully understand. Emergencies happen. Fuck, we've had it happen to where we've had to cancel interviews due to shit like that, man. So, it ain't no worries. Yeah. But man,
all right, enough about my situation and what the fuck's going on with me.
That's what I was getting ready to do, Wikkid.
You had to like pee, dude.
What?
Doctor, ask me a question.
No, man. You ask him a question.
All right. Honestly, because to everybody listening out there, I actually do know Christopher really well. He's a good friend of mine. But I don't know too much about his wrestling. So, Chris, honestly, how'd you get into wrestling? Like, what made you start doing it? You know, being that you are a musician and you wrestle, what made you get into wrestling?
Well, years ago, I've always been a fan. I mean, my dad was in the WWF in the 80s. Some of you might know him, Adrian Adonis. Two WrestleManias, WrestleMania 2 and then WrestleMania 3. He had the match versus Piper, hair versus hair match, where the Brutus the Barber Beefcake was born when he cut my father's hair. About 2 months later, my father was fired from the WWE. They claimed it was a wardrobe violation. That was a bunch of garbage. Basically, he wanted more money in his contract. For being one of the top heels, he wanted top heel money, and Vince basically, not only did he not give him a raise, but he also reneged on the money that he was supposed to be paid to have his head shaved. So he went back to the AWA, and shortly after that, he was killed in a car accident up in Canada. So I've always kind of had one foot in the door. Trained to wrestle. I wrestled for JCW years ago, and Axel Rotten, and two other guys were like, "Hey, man, you should give Violent J your CD. You should give him." And I'm like, "Nah, that's not my deal." And when I was wrestling, I guess Axel Rotten turned around and let Jay listen to it. And next thing you know, I'm getting booked at some of the early gatherings and tours and things like that. But when it came to wrestling, I actually, did the same thing that everyone else did. I went to a real school, was trained by professionals, and, I've been doing it for years. So.
Hell yeah,
hey,
man. That's
Wikkid.
what's up, man.
Trying to balance both things out, you know how it is.
Question. Yeah,
So which
exactly,
came first, the mat or the mic?
The what?
I said, so which came first, the mat or the mic?
Well, I mean, I was amateur wrestling since I was 5.
Okay.
But I've always had that passion for hip hop. I mean, a lot of my families were like, "Turn that black crap off." But I remember wearing out my Beastie Boys tape to the point where it was like all slow because you played it out so much. And I remember tricking my mom into buying me the Eazy-E CD. Well, back then it was a cassette. And, I'm listening to it, and 5 minutes later she comes busting my room. "Where'd you get that noise?" "You bought it for me, Mom."
Damn.
But then, getting into, the Grave Diggers and Mobb Deep and stuff like that when I was younger, and that's kind of what started my influence. And, of course, ICP had a family member that was living outside the Detroit area and came to visit me down when I was living in the Baltimore area and was like, "You got to listen to this." And it was the Ringmaster. And, man, it was just nothing I've ever heard of. And he was like, and then he let me listen to Sham and all these other horrorcore stuff that I didn't even know existed. And it just was like, wow.
So that makes me curious, though. You said that wasn't your deal as far as you weren't trying to hand Violent J your CD. So to you, is the ring more important? What's more important, the mat or the mic?
It kind of fluctuated over the years. There's a lot of politics in both. There's a lot of politics in wrestling, and there's a lot of politics in music. And there was a time in the early 2000s where I got so burnt out with the music and the backstabbing, and I just went you know what, I'm just going to focus on wrestling. And then the same thing, man, all the backstabbing and the politics. I was like, man, and I actually retired, wink, wink. No one's ever stayed retired in wrestling. I retired, lost the retirement act actually, and focusing on music. But that love for it never went away. So in reality, man, it's hard to put a pinpoint what's more important. Now, I could see myself doing music when I put, you know, after I put my boots up. And that, you know, you beat yourself up, and after a while, you know, you can't wrestle forever. You can't. And I don't want to end up like some of these older vets ran, where they're like 80 years old and still taking these little $50 paychecks and can't even take a bump because they're so broken. You know, I don't want to be that guy. I got kids, you know.
Yeah, because from all that slams and all the jumping off the top ropes and all that, you know, your body's going to wear out eventually to the point where your bones are going to be aching and like Terry Funk. Because like you mentioned, like every time when he walks, his bones and his legs like crack. Like you hear the cracking like far away.
Well, that's
I think that's why Terry Funk drinks so much.
Well, if you want to see a great story though, telling about that, man, the wrestler, I think, was a great explanation of motherfucker, like if you do and you keep taking those and like how, because that shit was rough.
Yeah, oh, I understand. Believe me, every time I'm in a locker room, you look around and you see guys like, you know, you see these guys that were in the WWF in the '80s that are still wrestling today. You know,
isn't that crazy though? Yeah, it's crazy.
What's the craziest example of that you've ever seen?
Probably like Gypsy Joe.
Oh, God.
I mean, that dude, and then, I mean, everyone's seen the video probably of New Jack beating up Gypsy Joe. But Gypsy Joe, that dude should have stopped wrestling 30 years before that match even happened.
Yeah,
but there's guys that I don't even know. They're like indie guys that I don't know. Like when I was wrestling for Pondo one time in West Virginia, there was this old dude in there, and honest to God, I thought he was the janitor. It was some broke down roller skating rink, and you get there, and it's weird because Odorous Arungus was on the show from Guar. And, you know, Hondo was like, yeah, man, I'm a Gar fan. I'm like, yeah, me too. That's pretty awesome that you got him on the show. And I was like, hey, man, I think that janitor's trying to come in the locker room. He goes, oh, no, he's a worker. I was like, really? I mean, the dude had to have been like 80 years old.
Yeah.
That, like, what the fuck could you do in the ring with an 80-year-old, really?
Look, I wrestled Nikolai Volkov a few years ago. And I've known Nikolai for years. You know, he lives in Baltimore. At one point, he was actually an elected official in Baltimore. And we're working in Delaware, and he was like, hey, brother, let me just tell you right now, I'm not taking one fucking bump. So we're going to have a good match, man, but I'm not going to take one fucking bump. I'm like, okay, Nikolai, you're the boss. And that match was the drizzling shit.
It was
basically it was just me. Thank God that I was a heel. Because at the time, because I just fed and bumped, you know, and that means basically I just let him knock me down. I got back up, fed myself into him, got bumped down, bam, 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 and the only time that he actually was on his back was for the finish where he was sliding out of the ring. I had a guy grab his leg, the referee didn't see it. I rolled in and basically pinned him. That was it. He never took a bump. He just laid down on his back and like he was sliding down out of the ring. That was it. It was so horrible.
Well, I bet it's like,
I got to wrestle a guy from TV. It's like, man.
You know, all that makes me think of is, I can't remember who the fuck was all in the match, but like TNA's first real pay-per-view. Fuck, I wish I should have to go grab it.
Oh, man, I know you're talking about. Like, well, TNA, that's all the original when TNA first came out, all they were pay-per-views. They were like a weekly pay-per-view show.
Yeah, when they used to have pay-per-views.
They used nothing but old guys from, you know, they used guys like Macho Man was on TNA early on, and Scott Hall, and
DDP was on it, Raven was on it.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Well, Lando said he's watched a couple fucking 90-year-old women wrestle, apparently, at some point.
Yeah.
Well, Orlando, this is wrestling. I don't know what you're watching, dude.
You know, you make a valid point, Chuckles. It it might not have been actual like ring wrestling that Lando was watching. I didn't think of that, but yeah, Lando, what the fuck's wrong with you? My bad. Fucking ask a question, Chuckles. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. My wife's like, notate the fact that he's watching old women wrestle. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, God. Anyway, so yeah, I can understand why Nikolai would say he doesn't want to take a bump, because if you would have gave him the bump, he'll probably have a serious like heart attack in the ring. Because, like I said, if you've been wrestling for years, right, and you've been taking so many hits, so many slams from high risk areas or even concrete in general, because some people nowadays like to slam each other outside the ring and onto hard concrete floor. Of course, your body's going to literally give out.
Well, yeah, but they did that shit back then, dude, in Nikolai's fucking day. I mean, that,
yeah,
sorry.
it's crazy. Yo, for you, Chris, have there ever been a time where you actually seen crazy, like, what was the most crazy shit you have ever seen what happened in the ring? Besides Gypsy Joe, have you ever seen a person who ever got hurt that badly to the point it's like, oh shit, this is some crazy ass shit?
Oh, I've seen people legs break, and I've seen people where their ankle was hanging like off their boot, like you can see just where their ankle was broken, and it was bad. It happens. It happens in this business. I've broken about every one of my ribs before. Not the same time, but
I would hope not.
But over the course, I mean, I've had it where taking elbow drops off the top rope and the guy moves last second where he's not supposed to, and you end up landing awkward, like on his knee or a chair or something like that. It's just part of the business.
Wait. Like, you mean like when a motherfucker will put their knees up and you end up landing fucked up, or like? Cause I'll be honest, anytime I've ever seen somebody,
there's guys that like the last minute they get scared, and they when guys are green in the ring, and when they know they're just supposed to be taking an elbow, and the last minute they'll put their arms up sometimes as like a defense mechanism, or they just kind of roll out of the way, like I had a guy one time, he rolled on his side and put his leg up, and I landed right sideways, right into his knee.
Oh, damn.
And I got the wind knocked right out of me, and I'm just like, oh, and then I just felt like someone stuck like the little needle right into my side, and it was a broken rib.
You beat the shit out of him after that, right?
Well, not in the ring, I didn't. I had some words with him in the locker room. But don't get me wrong, there's times in the ring where, I'm pretty sure you've heard the expression, a receipt. A receipt owed or a receipt due. Like if someone pops me in the mouth or pops me in the eye, they know if they're, been properly trained, they know to expect a receipt back. Ask Braun Strowman, he just got a receipt. Undertaker just gave him a receipt. I mean, not Undertaker. I mean, Brock Lesnar.
Braun Strowman kneed him in the face, and it.
Oh my God!
Oh, I'm sorry, Wikkid.
Yeah.
I thought he was going night, bro.
Yeah.
Because fucking Braun Strowman kneed him in the face for real, and then Brock got hella pissed off and just like literally punched him in the fucking face.
Now, do you think?
And I've had also where guys don't sell neither, and that's just as bad. There's guys where I got brought down to a match in Richmond. This was years ago, but a promoter basically hit me up and said, "Hey man, want to come down to Richmond for the show?" I was like, "Yeah, no problem." Got there, got the locker room. You look over the run sheet. You say, okay, I'm over. Cool. Went over and met my opponent, and he might have had 2 years in. And so I went over, shook his hand, did a nice light salute, so he knows that, that's a way of telling your opponent, hey, I'm going to take care of you in the ring. Said, okay, what kind of spots do you like to do? Boom, 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 going over the match, blah, 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 blah. We get into the ring. We start working the match, and he starts no-selling me. I'm throwing punches at him, and he's like he's just walking through them like he's Superman. And I'm like, what the hell? And there's a lot of smart fans in this crowd, and they start booing the match because they see that it's going to crap because this green kid is basically, no-selling everything. So I called a move. I whipped him across the ropes. I called one move, but I didn't give him. Instead, I gave him a drop toe hold, and then I rolled through and I put him in a cross face, but I was still locking his leg from the drop toe hold, and I put a lot of pressure on it, and I'm in his ear going, motherfucker, if you don't start selling, I'm going to fuck you up. And unfortunately, for the rest of the match, I couldn't get him to do anything offensive. So I basically just
He's like, I'm good.
I kind of scared him, so we ended up. So I just said, I said, all right, look, you fucker, let's just take it home. So we get back to the locker room, and like the promoter's tearing him a new asshole, basically like, you know, I gave you an opportunity. You want to get out there? Do you want to go into business for yourself? You're a piece of shit. You get out and take your shit and get out of my locker room. And I was like, man, well, kind of harsh, but he kind of deserved it. You know,
well, yeah, it's like if you're not
his
feeling,
job,
if you're not
his job was to make me look good. My job was to make him look good, and he just basically shit the bed.
I hear you, man. It's just like if we're telling and you're giving them like these roles right now. I'm gonna say roles, my bad. But it's like you're telling them what to do and what not, and he's not listening and is not selling the crowd. You know, motherfuckers are gonna be suspicious about that shit. It's like, oh yeah, this shit's like fucking rigged.
I've seen some people get fucked up for not selling and for. I mean, I've seen some shit in some of the independent wrestling matches. I've seen some of the underground independents.
Well, that's like the first rule is to sell. That's the first rule. Yeah. You could be the shittiest wrestler in the world when it comes to performing moves and everything, but if you can sell, you can get booked, and that's just a given. Right. That's the biggest rule, and the fact that he's out there.
Oh, hold on. I'm under the impression I could really sell some moves. I don't know if I could pull any off, I'll be real honest, but I could sell the fuck out of some shit.
Hey, Factor, I hate to jump off here, bro, but I got to go. If I can come back in on the interview, I'll be back.
Hell yeah. Much love, Wikkid.
All right, Wikkid.
Go deal with that shit.
Sorry,
We're going to
guys.
fucking rock this shit out, and much love for getting the guests, because Wikkid fucking rocks
Yeah,
that
man,
shit.
take care of what you got to take care of, bro.
Yeah, and on the note of fucking Wikkid and shit, real quick, you know, the manager of the Grimy Ones will actually be on the No Fucks Give It Hour in 2 days, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that in mind. Lisa from NFGR Inc. will be joining us. But yeah, Wikkid, have a good night, bro. Fucking call back if you can.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now, I gotta ask, like, as far as no-sell in situations like that, I want to know, what's the craziest, because, I mean, you gotta have your fucking talk backstage, you know what I'm saying, setting your shit up and all that. What's the one you've had where it just, like, is there an example where you did that, and then what happened in the ring was just like, what the fuck, dude? We didn't discuss any of this shit.
Well, I mean, little small things happen, like a guy forgets, oh, man, what am I supposed to be doing right now? And they freak out and they start throwing a bunch of moves together that doesn't make sense. That happens. What you're supposed to do is grab a body part, put them in a rest hold, and then be like, hey, man, I'm lost, and then just talk through it. But that happens constantly. I mean, you can watch any freaking indie show nowadays, and that happens. Now, one of the funniest things that happened to me in the locker room before, like when somebody we were going over a match, and they might have had maybe 1 or 2 matches under their belt. So, you know, I do the same thing. All right, man, what do you like to do? You know, what's your style? What moves do you like? And he started saying, okay, first we're going to do this, then we're going to do that, we're going to do this. And I stopped him. I just gave him a little slap across the face. And he looked at me, and I was like, all right, I got your attention now. I'm bad. Green shit. Nice to meet you. You know, but
what was he calling? I'm curious. Like, was he calling crazy shit?
No, he was calling the whole match.
Oh, okay.
But he was like, first we're going to lock up, then you're going to basically give me an arm wringer, and then you're going to go into a headlock. He was going like, move step for step for step for step. Which there's some guys that do that for style. Macho Man Randy Savage is actually one of the guys that was notoriously known for going and every move, like every little detail. But he was the fact that he was calling the match, that's a big no-no. You know, it's like, look, man, you just started. That's why I like calling the match in the ring. I like, this is how we're going to start. This is how I'm going to cut you off. And then I'll just call heat. And that's basically the bad guys beating up the good guy or the good guy, you know, and then snipping on the banana peel, the double down, you call. But throughout the match, I'm like, you know, I'll just be like, okay, go into that spot you want and call the spot because that way there's less to remember and you can just kind of let it flow.
What the hell is slipping on a banana peel?
Oh, that's basically when the heel makes a mistake. So when so if I'm the heel and I'm beating up the baby face, and that's called giving the heat. So I'm like heat. When I say heat, that's basically keeps me. I'm just going in. Give the baby face a little bit of shine. You know, don't kill the baby face. You know, you don't want that. Give them little hope spots here and there. And then flip it on the banana peel. Basically, that's me saying where I'll go for like a knee drop, and then I'll hit it, and then I'll go for that second knee drop after I talk a bunch of shit to the crowd, and then the baby face will roll out of the way. I land on my knee, and then he gets on top of me and hits me with some stuff. You know, that's something on the banana peel.
Slip it on the banana peel. I so want to sit here and just be like, now explain the rest of it to me. Because just after knowing that one, oh my God, I fucking imagine like that wrestling jargon is just a different fucking language, isn't it?
Oh, we have our own language. And it's funny, once you learn the language, you actually use it in every day. Like the term putting over, you know, like when you say basically that guy's going to put him over, that means, you know, that guy's basically going to let the other guy go over, you know, and win the match. So you start using that every day. Hey, man, I wonder if that girl's going to put that guy over. You know, it's carny talk. Everything's a gimmick. Hey, man, could you hand me that gimmick over there? You know, it just becomes carny talk.
Yeah, it's like one word I know about wrestling is like only thing I think I've learned is like the word push. Like when I say push, that means give that guy an opportunity.
Or I can be like, you know, I was talking to this girl at the bar all night, and you know, she kept giving me the heat, and you know, was no selling me. But by the end of the night, I got that number and I made that babyface comeback. You know, and it's just the way we talk. And it's funny because you go to like non-wrestling guys, like if I'm in the music, if I'm like at a music show and I'm talking to like guys and I'll talk like that and they'll look at me and go, what the fuck did you just say? You know?
I could believe that. Yeah.
It just sounds like if someone's talking to you in a different language, but it feels like you're insulting the guy. It's like, what the fuck did you just call me?
yeah, and like I said, it's definitely carny talk.
It's definitely its own fucking form of thing, man. Just that's crazy. That's dope though. Like, and I mean, you'd have to have something like that, especially if you're gonna call shit. But hey, you said you like to call shit in ring more than anything. Like, you don't want to pre-plan the match. You just want to be
when you do that, you tell how you're going to start the match, and then you basically say how. And then what you do is you say, okay, start the match, and then you're going to give me some of your shine, basically where the baby. If you watch wrestling, you know usually the beginning of the match, the baby face is up on the heel, hitting with a bunch of stuff, boom, 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 and then the heel cuts off the baby face with some kind of dastardly deed, you know, breaking the eyes or whatever, you know, to cut them off, and then they give the heat. So, and then they go heat, and you have a couple comeback spots, and then at the end, the double down, or if you do it, and then go home and finish. I'll do is I'll call how we start. You just tell me, hey man, this is what I like to do for my shine. Okay, cool. And then once I know that you got your spots out of the way, then I'll cut you off. Then I'll give you some heat, give you a couple hope spots, and you know, go double down, and then I'll call the double down, and then we'll call the finish, and that's it. But the rest of the stuff, all the filler stuff, is called in the ring.
I swear to God, if I hadn't watched how much wrestling I had in my life, I think my brain would hurt right now. But I actually understood that,
right?
Which it amazes me. Chuckles, did you understand that?
And in his certain language, like the way how they use it, it's like I'm learning still. I'm still a newbie for that, but some of them I do understand. Because I watch wrestling all the time, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is like their first for me.
That's like, I could fucking, like, man, let me fucking see if I can do that in layman's terms. And tell me if I'm right, all right?
Okay.
All right?
Sure.
So, ostensibly, the fucking heel comes in, beating the shit out of the, or no, babyface is beating the shit out of the heel, right? Heel does something to flip it, right? And then the heel does all the fucking shit and gives a couple little opportunities where you think the babyface might come back, but then the heel always just fucking checks that shit. And then at some point you go for a move, and then you talk a bunch of shit, and then you go for that exact same move. The heel comes back and fucking doubles down on some particular move and then hits you with a finish.
Close. Basically, when the heel talks a bunch of trash, or it's not even the same move, heel could just go for another move and miss it, and that's flipping on the banana peel, and that sets open for the babyface, and that's usually when the double down happens. Like the babyface will get up, or or sometimes that's when goes right into the comeback, the babyface comeback.
That would be like,
and that usually goes into the finish. That's where the babyface fires up at the end, hits the heel with a bunch of stuff, and then hits a finisher, or a heel goes for a finisher and reverses, and then babyface hits it. Boom, 1, 2, 3.
See, I was gonna, man, I want to say really mainstream because I know,
But you were really close. You were really close.
Yeah.
You just missed that one little,
well, I should have thought of that too, because it's like, I mean,
You see, if we would have become wrestlers, we would have been failing right around now. Which is
hey man, I would have been all right. I would have just
like a 75%.
For real, I would have barely fucked up the ending, and if that would have been better explained to me, and me not trying to get it in one fucking instant, Chuckles. Excuse me. All that ostensibly is like what Cena does when he does his fucking shoulder, spin out, 5-knuckle shuffle.
Yeah, because when you see Cena wrestle, he always gets his ass beat throughout the entire match until he makes a comeback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then it's that same sequence. Unless it's some fucking crazy WrestleMania-style match.
The 5 moves of doom.
5 moves of doom.
That's what we call
5 moves of doom.
5 moves. And Cena's a great wrestler. Just they dumb down his moveset. Like, you watch early Cena stuff, even before he was in the Fed, when he was the prototype.
Dude.
And the guy can wrestle his ass off. He really can. It's just they dumbed him down. And WWE, the way they look at it is, they say it's safe. Instead of adding all this arsenal and doing all this stuff, you stay into the same game plan, and therefore you know what's coming, and you're real rehearsed in it, and it's a safe thing. Pay-per-views are a little different, WrestleMania coming up, things like that, where you're going to go more out. But that's why they do. They dumb away your offense, and then they ban a lot of moves to be safe.
Yeah, I was just gonna get you to that question, man. It's like nowadays when you see the WWE, they be bringing some wrestlers that you see well known in the indies. Like they got, Kevin Owens, who used to be Kevin Steen. They got AJ Styles, Samoa
I
Joe.
so wish Wikkid was here for you saying that name first, Chuckles. That's all
Adam
I have
Cole,
to say.
baby.
Yeah, Adam Cole too. Yeah, he's a well-known.
Well, I founded a company years ago called Adrenaline Championship Wrestling out of Maryland. And if you go back and you look at any of those old videos, you'll see people that are now on the WWE. Adam Cole, when he was part of the Panama City Playboys. My former business partner and my former best friend. Long story short, he's a piece of shit. James Ellsworth.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, he stole ACW from me through a legal loophole. He's with my ex. He's had a kid with her. I haven't seen my one daughter in about 3 years because of him. But as a matter of fact, he claims that it's his kid on TV and everything. It's just a long story. I don't feel like talking about it because my wife will kick my ass. She's
wow,
like,
what a
don't
dickhead.
talk about it. Don't talk about. Oh, he's a complete douchebag. And I actually have an open challenge out to him. $4,000 to come work me, to come wrestle me at Appalachian Wrestling Alliance. There's $4,000. He wants, I think, $1,500 right now. To do on the indie scene because he's right off TV. Well, my promoter has offered $4,000 for him to come to Appalachian Wrestling Alliance and take an ass whooping. But he's
afraid that he might lose a little bit of a chin. That I don't know if he still has a chin or something.
I super kick him, but I totally whip on him because he has no chin. But to go along with that, he has no balls.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to leave that.
I'm
going to leave that there.
Look, yo, Christopher, man, it sounds like you just want a bloody Valentine. Yeah, with one James Ellsworth, which is kind of funny. But I do have to say real quick, again, it is Bloody Ruckus' 25th birthday, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to him. He's getting older. Call shit. And this is My Bloody Valentine by Bloody Ruckus. We'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
And then, like, YouTube, Like I said, give me a minute. I'll be right on it.
February 3rd, I was close to hitting 17 when I found out the love was just a curse. Under the sky, and it was ever leaving, wanted her to be my Valentine and never be with me. She lived across the street and was afraid that she wouldn't be my girl when it was almost Valentine's Day. I read her a note saying, guilty, but for me, I'll break you with my life so I can show you who I am, please. She wrote me back on the day of the 14th and said it was fat, disgusting, and fucking ugly. She took my heart and made me never wanna love again, telling me to kill myself, knowing that this pain will end. I was stuck in the press, nothing less, with no heart in my chest. Then she moved to the west. It was best that she did it around that time, cause I promise if I see her fuck a bitch again, she's gonna die. I don't want her love, I just want her. Imagine what I'm thinking inside of my mind. I wish I had a heart like you with the love that I had down inside. I don't want her love, I just want her. Triple die, a lust for homicide. Cut the bitch up, make her my bloody Valentine. It's been at least a few years since I've seen her. I was on my Facebook till I got a message from her. Told her we were matching, don't you really listen? Stabbed, then I started creeping through her photos on her profile. She looks happy in every one of her pics, surrounded by a bunch of dudes. I bet she's so full of dicks. Apparently, Emily, we're back in the house. Say she wants to take me out for dinner. It's my time to strike now. Valentine's Day, that's the day of our date, which is the date and the birth of the monster that you made. Suit and tie on and dress to impress. I remember her shitty letter and how it got me upset. I met her with the red and Italian joint with a knife in my coat pocket and it's sharp to the point. She asked me if I wanted the rub with her to respond. I said yes, cause I'm fucking ready for her great plot. I don't want her love, I just want her. Imagine what I'm thinking inside of my mind. I wish I had a heart like you with the love that I had down inside. I don't want her love, I just want her. Triple die, a lust for homicide. Cut the bitch up, make her my bloody Valentine. Drove her to her house, she thought that she could score with a rapper like me, but I think she wanted more so. I locked the door as soon as I entered inside. I put my knife in her face, dropped when I looked into her eyes. Tried to dial 911 on your phone. He should know you gave me, then I shoved it down her fucking throat. She hated and hated it, asking why you doing this. Remember back in high school when I really wanted to date you, bitch? You really hurt me, you said I was ugly. I became a somebody and now you wanna fuck me. I don't think she ever understood my pain, so I took my knife into her chest and then I took her heart away. It's all I wanted, a bloody Valentine. This is something that I battled, another one of my awesome crimes. The neighbors were discussing when it started together math. When I cut up on this bloody body, sticking up the trash. I don't want her love, I just want her. Imagine what I'm thinking inside of my mind. I wish I had a heart like you with the love that I had down inside. I don't want her love, I just want her. Triple die, a lust for homicide. Cut the bitch up, make her my bloody Valentine. I don't want her love, I just want her. Imagine what I'm thinking inside of my mind. I wish I had a heart like you with the love that I had down inside. I don't want her love, I just want her. Triple die, a lust for homicide. Cut the bitch up, make her my bloody Valentine. I don't want her love, I just want her. Imagine what I'm thinking inside of my mind. I wish I had a heart like you with the love that I had down inside. I don't want her love, I just want her. Triple die, a lust for homicide. Cut the bitch up, make her my bloody Valentine.
Yo, 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 what's going on, brother? Long time no motherfucking see.
Yo, man, dude, you gotta check this CD I just got. It's like dope as hell.
For sure. What is it about, man?
Oh, man, look, this is that Christian horrorcore, man. There ain't nothing like it.
Christian horrorcore? What the fuck, man? Get on with that bullshit, dog.
No, man, you don't understand though. Look, like, it's that Christian horrorcore, dude. Like, cause it's like they're talking about slaughtering, you know? But they're talking about slaughtering in the name of God, man. Like demons and shit, you know?
Bitch, you have about 5 seconds to back off me before I grab that crucifix around your neck and stab you in your fucking eye socket.
Man, look, no, you don't understand. This can change your life. It can make you into...
Bitch, you motherfucker. Don't you fucking listen to this faggot-ass Christian rap shit. Fuck Christian horrorcore.
Don't be reason why I'm here. I just wanna watch you die. There's no point for you to
go to sleep at night, migraine headache. Just like the Exorcist, my whole bed shaking. Bloody worship on the door, bloody worship, bloody Rorschach on the floor. Bloody worship, can't take it anymore. Bloody worship, gotta make some. Same old mask and the same old buck knife, same old pen and the same old pad.
Come on, we creating symphonies with the chainsaw. This ain't rated R, NC-17. Keep your eyes closed, it's about to be a murder scene.
You support that Christian horrorcore rap, you are a pussy fuck bitch.
No fucks given.
Yeah, give me a second just to...
Remember.
Donnie Menace, Nightbreeder, you're now listening to No Fucks Given Radio.
Hey, man, we asked if we could put up a beacon.
Well, you can't.
DonnieMenace.com.
No, I'm sick of this. You bang on my door, you beg me to help you, I share something personal with you, and you take a giant shit on it.
Listen or I'll spin kick your toddler.
I want you out of here.
What happened?
When a professional killer hates, he turns animal. And there becomes but one law in the underworld jungle. Get Carter. Get Carter. Before Carter gets you.
Hey, this is Vic Carter.
You knew what I'd do, didn't you?
Representing that Mutant Rebel Entertainment. Tune in to No Fucks Given Radio.
This is a high-class operation.
With your host with the motherfucking most, the unknown factor.
I would never give up my microphone. I thought that was disgusting.
Visit me at www.viccartermusic.com. That's VICCARTER music.com.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take
Facebook/Vic Carter Music.
Get Carter.
Oh, yeah.
We're live over here right now, right, on this fucking U of tube that my wife made me add, but, you know, she said video. Y'all want to see my fucking butt-ass ugly face. I don't know why, right? But, ladies and gentlemen, this is No Fucks Given Radio. We're back, yeah, The Blood Beyond the Mat, episode 9 with the American monster, Christopher Adonis. Why did my wife say get beer? Chuckles.
No more beer.
My wife was like, go get beer, babe, right before the show.
Yeah, you guys are high as fuck, so yeah, you guys don't know what the time is.
She's just giving me too much alcohol. Whatever, right? That's what it is. But, like I said, I do know it is Bloody Ruckus' 25th birthday. And I do also know that man, what episode was that?
When we had him on the... When we had him on the radios? Oh, fuck.
No, we're called into this, not when we had him on. Jesus Christ, Chuckles. I'm not trying to make you think that fucking hard.
I think it was episode...
It's like 3 or 4.
2, 3? Yeah, it was actually
early.
episode 3.
It was really early on in the show. I think the Rude Boy is one of the few that didn't have to experience it. That and the Mass Milwaukee Mauler, but we'll get to that shit later, ladies and gentlemen, because now, yeah, hey, the Mass Milwaukee Mauler was dope, bro, right? He was. You fucking check his shit out. I know he's somewhere on YouTube. You might have to go dark web. I don't know. But, like I said, man, Ruckus at that point introduced some questions, and I like those questions, but we usually make Wikkid ask those questions, but, you know, Wikkid's dealing with some shit. Shout out. Hell yeah. Much love. Fucking positive shit. All that good shit. Right? But I'm going to make Chuckles ask him now, because I don't want to, because they rude.
Oh, God. Yo, Chris, how's it going, bro?
What's up, man?
Going good. So, this is a part of the interview where shit gets really fucking awkward, and the blood beyond the map.
Hey, Bloody Ruckus, before you ask me any questions, I just want to take this time to say, hey, I'm glad you're out, bro.
Hell fucking yeah, dude. It's like, I'm happy for this dude. And happy birthday to him, man. It's like, he's 25 years old, I'm 26. I'm feeling fucking old.
Shut up, motherfucker. I'm 34.
Anyways, that's besides the point. So, he actually gave us some cool, was kind of like awkward and most funny-ass questions he gave us for this show. So I'm going to give this to you, bro. So let's just say that you're in this match, a hardcore match, right? You know, anything rules, no false count anywhere, no disqualification. So it just goes to saying, like, a guy can bring his own weapon of choice. So you're just in a match with this dude, right? And he contains, like, this stick that has this, like, water container that, you know, you can drink water out of. And it has, like, taped over, has used condoms all wrapped around it, and he's ready to hit you with it. And it's real, by the way.
Damn, bro.
They're real, by the way.
Hold on. You took it to the farthest extreme possible right off the bat. Chuckles, only you would. Only you would, like, go as far as extreme as you could right off the bat. Can I just say
that's
that,
what he
bro?
said. That's what he gave it to the fucking question. Anyway,
no,
so what was your
one too, man? You went as fucking harsh as possible right off the bat. This is why the box is as bad as it is over at over at the No Fucks Given Hour, ladies and gentlemen. Chuckles, the headhunter clown. I love you, bro.
Oh my god. So what's your first reaction if you see a guy carrying that fucking this ferocious type of weapon in the ring?
And he's about to hit me with it?
Like he's trying to hit you with it.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably do the timeout, roll out of the ring, grab myself a rain rat out of the crowd, roll her chubby ass into the ring, and let her take that shit, because she's used to probably taking that shit every night.
Oh! Brutal, Chris. Shit.
Damn.
Come at me, bro. Come on, let's go.
Oh! Hey, props to Chris for having the best response to that ever. So far, anyways, right? But here, like I said, he did. You started out as harsh as possible, man. Because Ruckus had one other one that I really, really was a fan of. It's not near as harsh as the fucking like, Jesus Christ, Chuck. But I love you, bro. Like, I'm telling you, this is why the box over at No Fucks Given Hour is as bad as it is. You know, fuck, since it's me and you, if it's only going to be me and you, we might just box this asshole. No offense, Chris. I mean that in a loving way. I'm an asshole, trust me. He says I'm a lovable one. I really deny that. But, right, let's say you're in the ring with a motherfucker and you're working and, like, man, they're just, like, grabbing it. Like, I mean, I know sometimes you grab a motherfucker's nuts on accident with everything you're doing, but this motherfucker is, like, he's, like,
literally going, like, he puts his hands inside your trunk. Like,
yeah, like,
your
spandex.
Like,
what you gonna do?
Oh, like the Joey Ryan?
Yeah,
well,
but
I'm not
like,
going to do the.
Not
I wouldn't do the Joey Ryan
because
that would be gimmick infringement. You know, I don't want to do anything like that.
Well, no. I mean, like,
but he does it like realistically, like the real Joey Ryan type shit.
Not like Joey Ryan.
If someone grabbed my shit in the middle of a match and they were trying to do it, that's cool, because then it would be it would become a real match real fast.
All right.
Well, trust me on that.
Do that to Adonis, you gonna lay it on us. That's like for real, man. You gonna you just gonna fuck somebody up. They do that. Fair enough. Now, let's say you were in a match with Joey Ryan. Will you do that spot?
No. Honestly, I wouldn't do the spot. I think stuff like that is what's giving wrestling. It's taking it back. I mean, wrestling is, to me, I'm a very old school. I work old school. Stuff like that. I mean, for pro wrestling, you have to suspend belief as it is. But for stupid shit like that, to be able to arm drag a guy with your cock, to me, is dumb as shit. Joey Ryan, he's a good worker, but that right there, I mean, props to him. He got it over. It's getting him over. Cool. But to me, it's stupid. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I love Japanese wrestling, and there's even a spot, if you watch Japanese wrestling, where guys are shooting Hadoukens from Street Fighter at guys, invisible Hadoukens, and they're all taking like an explosion. And it, to me, it's like, yeah, that's real. I mean, like I said, you have to suspend belief as it is. Like, how many times can a guy get punched in the face without bleeding? You know what I mean?
Right.
To an extent, but that right to me is stupid as shit.
So you're not down with the Hurricane or the fucking shit that I think it's Kenny Omega does that, correct?
Yeah, Kenny Omega did that like before he got big. Like he used to do all kinds of crazy like Street Fighter type moves that it's not even realistic, but he'd go with the flow anyways, and people would like it. And somehow was like, dude,
well, there's a time and a place for all that, and like I'm a fan of Shikara. Shikara does a lot of that cartoony stuff, but that's what people buy a ticket for that specific. But when you're watching a pro wrestling show and you're going there to watch serious professional wrestling, and they throw that crap in there, and they're just like, oh, Jesus Christ, what is that? Matter of fact, I was just watching a video the other day where instead of, it wasn't the go to sleep, it was the rock to sleep, and the guy actually caught a guy like he was going to give him a backbreaker, and he rocked him to sleep, like Rockabye Baby. And I was like,
oh, shit.
What the fuck is that?
So, let me ask then. I got
there's this one move. I'm sorry, Factor. There's this one move I seen on I think you tagged me to this, Factor, where this guy used the force and used the force choke slam.
No. I got tagged in that, bro. Look, we get fucking tagged in a lot of shit together. I came to that conclusion about a couple of, I don't know really how long ago. But yeah, it's fucking Lando tags us in all. We get tagged in a lot of shit. I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, no, I didn't tag you in that. I think it might have actually been Wikkid now that I think about it. But yeah, the force choke, that was fucking funny. I'm sorry. It was funny.
So for Chris, like if somebody was in the ring and they decided, hey bro, I want to do the force, like the Star Wars, the force choke slam on you, would you go with that move?
Dude, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I have a Star Wars, I have KISS Stormtroopers tattooed on my forearm. I love Star Wars. I got a Star Wars bedroom. My bedroom looks like a 6-year-old. Okay?
Well, wait.
You know what? I would still tell them to go fuck themselves. Because it has no business in professional wrestling. It has no business in my ring. It's stupid, and I'd tell them to go the fuck home.
Well, then let me ask you something. Because, I mean, you say you're more old school style. What do you think of guys coming up like, I think one of the greatest examples of me to pure chaos and fucking nonstop is like the Young Bucks. What do you think of some guys like them and, you know, everybody they're linked with?
I love the Young Bucks. I think they're good talent. Certain things they do, it's like, okay, you know, like the whole spot monkey stuff. There's a time and a place for it. I think like the light heavyweight division, that's good for like that spot monkey shit. Bam, boom, 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 boom. I'm, like I said, I'm just that traditional guy. I like that set up traditional move. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like all body slam suplexes and, you know, not like watching an 80s match where, but when I say old school, I just mean like the old school philosophy, telling of a story, you know, just working the match. You don't have, less is more. You don't have to fit. You can tell a story. You can work a match. You can go 5 minutes without even making contact if you know what you're doing. you get a ring with an opponent that knows what they're doing, you can sit there and jaw up the crowd. You can roll out, take your time, go back and forth, get the crowd into it. You don't even got to do anything.
That's
5
so
minutes of the
funny
match,
that
and
you
you haven't
say
even
that.
gotten physical.
Yeah, it's so funny that you say that because I was about to be like, dude, I don't know if I agree with that because I seen fucking Bill Goldberg and Brock Lesnar try and do that at WrestleMania. I don't remember.
It was so bad.
And it was so bad. But then I thought about it again, and I was like, no, Kevin Steen does that shit all the time, and it's fucking hilarious the way he does it. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of dumb shit, what do you think about Ronda Rousey being the WWE?
I'm all for it.
You're all
I
for
think she has potential. I think she needs to work on her mic skills because her mic skills suck. I think what's going to end up happening with her, she's going to end up being like Brock Lesnar. They're going to put somebody with her for a mouthpiece because right now she just blah, 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 on her own words.
Wait, Chuckles.
And she
Chuckles,
has no
why do you
emotion in her
think-
face. It's like
Why do you think Ronda
MMA is
Rousey
one
being
thing.
in the WWE is some dumb shit, bro? I don't get that. Like, hold on. This is why, for real, we do need to put something across. It's like, something said on
here's
No
the
Fucks
thing.
Given Radio
Here's
isn't
the thing.
necessarily the opinion of No Fucks Given Radio. It's just the opinion of the motherfucker that said it.
Okay, here's the thing. Like, I personally do not like Ronda Rousey in general because, I feel like she's a bitch. Like, straight up. Like, she proved it herself. Like, if you've seen UFC, yeah, she can come up with being as a bitch or something like that. But here's the thing. She comes into the WWE, and they're already giving her this big spotlight already off the bat, and she hasn't done anything. And what I heard, that their match with her, Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, I heard that their match is going to be the main event at WrestleMania, which kind of pisses me off. It's like, come on, dude. You barely just made it.
And the whole reason why it's a tag match is to protect her because she's not ready. She's not ready. That's to protect her. I mean, you saw, like, if you watch Monday Night Raw, you saw, like, even that little bit of spots they put in with her.
Paige and
she looks sloppy as shit.
So
Like
let me ask,
that German or whatever she did was awful looking.
Yeah, it's like she let loose too soon the moment she threw Sonya Deville at Mandy Rose and all that.
Well, it was just like, oh.
See, I'll be real honest. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. The two things I've got to watch on my resume as far as on my fucking to-do list is I said resume. On my to-do list is some New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor's, I think, whatever anniversary show. I don't even know what they're at anymore. But I can't stand to watch the WWE. But I want to know, like, what do you think about the WWE as a whole currently, man? Because, what do you think? Because I ain't going to get into specifics because there's so many opinions I have.
I'm not one of those guys that's like that shits on everything that you see every week or the pay-per-views because, all those guys that shit on them all over Facebook and social media, they're like, oh, this pay-per-view sucks. Worst pay-per-view ever. Shut the fuck up, asshole. You know you're going to buy the pay-per-view next month.
Right.
But I don't.
But now what I wish is there was real competition because TNA is not real competition.
It
they
used
have
to
so
be,
many
not
different
anymore,
ownerships and everything, and guys come in and they push these guys to the moon way too fast. It seems like every new guy comes in TNA like, oh, look, he just came from WWE. Let's put the championship on him. And it doesn't work, and they take it off him, and then they end up leaving, and they bring another guy, and they do the same shit. They're not real competition. Gone to those days for WCW versus WWE, and those were great days because they were playing off each other.
Yeah.
Because when you have real competition and you're trying to outdo each other, the winners are the fans. I mean, how many people? I mean, I remember those days where I would sit there and I'd watch Raw, and people were like, "Oh, I used to flip back and forth." I didn't. I used to record. I'd record WCW and I'd watch Raw, and then I'd go back and watch WCW, or vice versa. I didn't flip because I didn't want to miss nothing.
Yeah.
Plus, TNT used to play WCW back to back. As soon as it was over, they'd replay it anyway. So they'd be playing wrestling till 3 o'clock in the morning. But that right there is what wrestling was when wrestling was cool, because you had the real competition.
So let me ask you.
So they got lazy for a while because they were like, well, we're the only game in town. So if you're not gonna watch us, fuck you.
So who do you think is besides TNA? Do you think there's another promotion out there that has a chance to come against WWE? Because me personally, I think Ring of Honor, and I'm a
Ring of
fan.
Honor's never going to do it. It's just not going to happen. If they would have, they've already done it by now.
Well,
Ring
see,
of Honor's been around for a long time.
Don't you have
Billy
to?
Corgan? Billy Corgan bought the NWA, which why he bought an entity that's been gone for over 30 years. You know what I mean? But I mean, God bless his soul. Billy Corgan's a huge wrestling fan, and he's making a push. Do I think it's ever going to go anywhere? Probably not. It's just WWE is, when Vince took over all the territories in the 80s, WCW was that last, I guess, man standing. And when they were gone, when they got bought out, that was it. And I honestly don't think there's anything ever going to come back to compete with them. It's just my honest opinion. Being a fan of the business my entire life, I don't see it ever happening.
Yeah, speaking about that, especially when you have wrestlers who came from the indies or going to the WWE, like I mentioned the other names before, I know this might be the old move sets and everything, but still, when you see their move sets in the indies, like some of their move sets, their special, or finishers actually, were some of the most craziest but awesomest finishers you've ever seen. But when you see them come to the WWE, they are switched up to this basic move that it's not like there's certain style to it. What's your opinion about that?
Certain instances, I don't like it. Some I do. If there's one of those moves like Canadian Destroyer, Adam Cole did the Canadian Destroyer from the top rope. And if people that don't know what the Canadian Destroyer is, it's a flipping pile driver. It looks beautiful, but it's impossible to. In a real fight, you can never ever give anybody a Canadian Destroyer. The laws of physics just.
Oh yeah, you're going to be dead the moment.
and pile driver, I mean, it's probably one of the most unsafe moves out there. It's cost of careers. I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin, just the top of my head. There's others out there. But to do that off the top rope, that's guys that do moves like that are fantastic to watch. Like, holy shit, that was beautiful to watch. When you're on that WWE schedule, you're not working those weekend shows anymore. You're working, several times a week. So you're not going to want to do a move that you're going to have to hit a guy with that fantastic, dangerous move, 6 times a week.
So no Pepsi plunge?
What I mean? What?
No Pepsi plunge?
No.
The Pepsi plunge, they got rid of the go to sleep move because I forgot what his name was. Like, I can't pronounce his name, but he did that to Brian Kendrick, and he broke his nose, and ever since that he had switched to a fucking submission move, which was stupid.
No, it was CM Punk that broke his nose with that move. But
no, it was a Japanese wrestler.
It was a Tommy that broke.
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, he broke Brian Kendrick's nose, and ever since that, they switched up his finisher. And I was like, and he's the one that invented that move, I believe.
Yeah, he did. He invented the move, and CM Punk actually got permission from him to use it, and he started using it. So when they brought him into NXT, there was a lot of fanfare with him, but because he's injury prone, he's lost his push. And they'll bring it back. They'll just find that's just the way that today's WWE is now. Someone gets hurt with a move, they're like, oh shit, we gotta, and then they'll bring it back. Just like, the curb stomp is back all of a sudden, and that was banned for 2 years.
What do you think about the Muscle Buster by Samoa Joe? Do you think they're gonna bring that back?
Yeah, they've used it. They've used it since the accident.
So I'm curious.
When Tyson Kidd got hurt from the Bronco Buster.
Yeah,
he's used it. He's used it since.
Do you ever think they'll let Steen do his real finisher?
No.
The package pile driver?
No.
And can I say that only annoys me because they fucking teased me with it, and now it's a regular part of his moveset where he'll ostensibly line him
in the video game.
And then do some dumbass side slam, like what? And yeah, it's in the video game too as his finisher. So What the fuck ever. Let's get off this
Yeah,
topic.
if you want to see Dean do the his finisher, go watch a John Moxley match. That's the thing I can tell you.
I could watch an old Ring of Honor DVD, man. I got plenty of them.
Yeah. Or some of his CZW stuff is beautiful.
Ooh.
Dean Ambrose's moves, like back then when he used to be John Moxley. Oh yeah, they were like awesome fucking matches.
So
the one that really got me the most, I thought it was real, was the time when he brain damaged when that CZW deathmatch tournament, and brain damage sliced his forehead with a fucking sword saw. I thought that shit was fucking real, dude. It was like, holy fuck, dude.
Let me ask you though, man. Like, you've had a great deal. You've wrestled a great deal of motherfuckers at this point. You got anybody out there you look at and not for personal vendetta reasons, because we won't go into that. But fucking for just pure, like, man, I would really like to get in the ring with him. Like, who would you really like to get in the ring with at this point in your career?
Oh man, Adam Cole would be
nice.
Just because I know we would tear the roof off. But to go back, there's a guy that I just recently wrestled not too long ago, Jesse Skelton. He's an indie guy out of Uniontown, Pennsylvania. And honestly, whenever we're in the ring, I mean, we either on the same side or against each other. Like, we've had our first match, the first time we actually wrestled one-on-one. And we were supposed to go like 12 minutes, and we ended up going 30 because the crowd was so into it. You know, if I could have a guy like Jesse as an opponent every time, you know, I'd be happy as hell.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. Hey, real quick, Chuckles. Lando says, shut the fuck up. You're not old until you're at least 30 like me and him. Right. But based on the previous question, man, I want to know something more about some other motherfuckers he's worked with, like how he feels about and how he feels about. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, God. Want to get into that shit? Okay, let's go.
Well, do it, fool. It's your question. I mean, technically, I know it's more of a no fucks given hour question, but...
Oh, want to get to that vendetta question?
Well, no, man. You know what I'm saying? The honor and the motherfucking, I'm gonna kick their like I hate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
my bad. I was confused at first. My bad.
Fair enough, bro. Different. I'm fucking asking for a question on a show that we usually don't ask for that question for, but I do feel it is an excellent question for this one because like that could get us some really interesting stories. We ought to start using that one on this show too. But we're going for it now because Wikkid's not here. God damn it! Shout out and much love to him. No.
Yeah. So I know you wrestled with a couple of wrestlers in the ring. So I'm curious though, man, who are the two wrestlers that you were honored and blessed with to wrestle in the ring with, and who are the two other wrestlers that you just like deeply fucking regretted working with?
Okay, two guys that honored Jesse Skelton, definitely, who I was just talking about. Honored to work a match with him. And then I'd probably go with Shark Boy.
Shark Boy, that's my dude.
Yeah, you know, Shark Boy and I, you know, had a pretty damn good match, and he's one of those guys that was just like, you know, hey, what do you want to do, brother? And we worked the match out, and like the fact that we both were like, okay, we don't got to do this move for move for move, and we both kind of were comfortable in the ring. We had a pretty good match.
Hell yeah.
Now, before you enter the regret part, was he doing that Stone Cold Steve Austin gimmick when you guys were wrestling, or was he the original Shark Boy?
Yeah, no, it was not. It was. We wrestled last summer. I was actually, or not the summer before that. I was actually a heel at the time before I turned babyface, and I was the Appalachian Wrestling Alliance heavyweight champion at the time. So it was for the heavyweight championship, and he did the whole. Stone Cold Shark Boy hit me with a stunner, got a distraction. One of my finishers is a stunner off the shoulders called the player hater. So I basically hit him with a stunner to beat him. So it's just kind of cool. And the fact that he said, yeah, man, that's your move. Go ahead and hit it. You know, because I was like, look, man, I can do a submission or I could do a foot on the ropes and a handful of tights. He said, no, man, stunner for stunner. I like it. So
nice.
he gave me the respect like that, and I have to in turn give him the same respect.
Hell yeah.
And then two guys that I absolutely regret working for. EWA in Maryland, Jim Christian, he was the promoter, still is the promoter there. He's a snaky, wormy bastard. Basically, when I decided, he wanted me to be his business partner. When I was going to, the booker basically cried and said, "Oh, I don't want to take my power away." I mean, I booked Jake Roberts, and it was the biggest draw they ever had. I had a chance for Kevin Nash and Scott Hall and X-Pac to come in for like a low amount of money. Basically pulled in a favor. And the booker was like, "I'm going to quit. I'm not going to do it for that." And it's basically because he didn't do it. It was like I'm like, so you're thinking that these guys are going to fill the hall you guys use. You're going to have a sellout crowd. And Jim Christian was like, "Well, I'll tell you what, brother." He's like, "You can still be my partner, but the booker, he's my buddy, and you're not going to have any say in the company. You're just going to be like a financial." And I was like, "Well, that's not what an ownership is, man." So I was like, "I'm still going to be part of your company, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start my own promotion." And I even told him, "I'm going to run up in Pennsylvania, so I'm not hurting you." And he said, "That's cool. Well." Then all of a sudden he hit me up, and I guess he was like, "You started a wrestling company. You stabbed me in the back. Consider yourself cut from my roster. Consider yourself banned from the school. Consider yourself blah, 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 blah." So I was like, wow. Well, you want to be a dick like that? I'm not going to run up in Pennsylvania. I'm going to run right in Maryland, right down the road from where I live, and I'm going to book shows on the same day that you're booking shows. And you can use all your little local guys. And then what's funny was I didn't do that because a couple shows they booked to try to compete with us. But I was like, you know what? Because there's guys on that roster because he never paid anybody. That's another thing. Always pay your wrestlers. He didn't pay anybody. He didn't even give them fucking hot dogs. You had to pay for a hot dog if you wanted a fucking hot dog from the vendor. That's a piece of shit to me. Always pay your guys.
Wow.
I paid everybody. So I was like, look, hey, I think you're a good talent. Why don't you come over to ACW? Hey, you're a good talent. Why don't you come over to ACW? There was guys that people said we're never going to draw a dime. This guy like Stephen Diaz. He came and worked for me, and he was the longest reigning champion. He was light heavyweight champion, but it was the longest reigning champion in the history of Maryland professional wrestling. I started the first ever women's championship in the state of Maryland. I used guys. I put two guys together, they're called the Hellcats, Jimmy Stars and Sexy Steve. Nobody, gave them that opportunity, and they turned out to be the most popular tag team in Maryland. And then there was the pretty ugly Jimmy Dream, who's James Ellsworth, and Adam Ugly. Adam Ugly is still one of my close friends. I kind of told you about Jimmy, and like I said, I don't want to really go there. But he is kind of, and consider that kind of a segue. Of course, Jimmy Dream is the second guy who I wish I had never worked with. I should have left him in the gutter where I found him.
Hey, but you know what? For real, when it all comes down to it, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, not sorry. Yeah, by Donnie Menace. We'll be right back with the Blood Beyond the Mat.
Yeah.
And then there's YouTube. God damn it! Here, I'll get you that track too. Just it's gonna take a second longer because it does. You fucks.
apartment, shitting on your carpet and leave it so you see it when you walk in. No love for the next cat, they can get the head slapped then crash over there to test that. Night breed, every rep that the best at. Anything you put in front of us will make your neck snap. Too many things are expected of me and the standards are way too high. I don't know why, no matter what I do to make them sick, it seems to never ever change their mind. I never gave a fuck about what anybody thinks. I've been a scumbag forever and a day now. I've been in total mess with no regrets. If I like a lunatic, I'm about to have a mental breakdown. It's nothing new to me to act repugnant. If you look into my mind, it is mad disgusting. A scoundrel creep looking around the streets, following and staring at your girl's ass like, what, bitch? Give me a bottle of Jägermeister and I'll face it till I'm shitty like baby diapers. Cinnamon whiskey, let me face the fire. Charlie shit, I bleed blood that came from tigers. Up in the spot and I'm talking my shit. If your bitch ugly, I'm calling her rich. Don't get ill with me, you date a wildebeest. Truthfully, I would have fuck her if I borrowed your dick. Call me a prick if you walk as it fits. Honestly, I never really knew that normal exists. I was born with a gift, so it all goes exempt. Apologizing on the toilet, sorry as shit. Call me gutter, call me trashy, call me vulgar, call me nasty. You know that I can't make everyone happy. If you're mad, then sorry, not sorry. Not the one, I'm nothing decent. I'm really getting close to going off the deep end. Fuck what you want, finna fuck what you thinking. So fuck your feelings. Sorry, not sorry. Call me gutter, call me trashy, call me vulgar, call me nasty. You know that I can't make everyone happy. If you're mad, then sorry, not sorry. Not the one, I'm nothing decent. I'm really getting close to going off the deep end. Fuck what you want, finna fuck what you thinking. So fuck your feelings. Sorry, not sorry.
Bears, dog, you know how I do. Mental mind fucking with words just like a haiku. Get these bitches to water sports. What you see, dude? Hoping that you pussy niggas really wanna make a move. This dude, not the one. You gon' need more than a gun. Like a hill spawn on me, holding flames from the sun. But it is unlikely. Your teen ass niggas got me feeling so ikey. The opposite is Spikely. I do the wrong thing. So far from sane. Taking out bystanders like I was Bane. The scene I done got so absurd. The right now's a verb. Will have you getting stuck out on the curb. Disturb is a word to describe me. It's highly unlikely you square up to fight me. Rightfully so, not to go toe for toe, blow for blow with a foe that you niggas wouldn't even wanna know. So let's I'm stupid. If you need proof, bitch, then let's get to this. I'ma show you something that's beyond ruthless. It ain't my fault if you end up too old ass games get played like Atari. Trigger happy nigga just like Mike Laurie. Got a problem with me? Tell me not Donnie, or I'm gonna catch me a body. Sorry, not sorry.
Call me gutter, call me trashy, call me vulgar, call me nasty. You know that I can't make everyone happy. If you're mad, then sorry, not sorry. Not the one, I'm nothing decent. I'm really getting close to going off the deep end. Fuck what you want, finna fuck what you thinking. So fuck your feelings. Sorry, not sorry. Call me gutter, call me trashy, call me vulgar, call me nasty. You know that I can't make everyone happy. If you're mad, then sorry, not sorry. Not the one, I'm nothing decent. I'm really getting close to going off the deep end. Fuck what you want, finna fuck what you thinking. So fuck your feelings. Sorry, not sorry.
Yo, this your motherfucking homie.
Wait, let me explain something to you. I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm
Bootleg from the Dayton family, and I'm on No Fucks Given Radio.
Bitch, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere.
With the motherfucking unknown factor. Y'all rock with us, or fuck you.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Let's get it, goddammit.
First, take a big step back and literally
go to bootlegtdf.com and fuck with Street Related and The Problem CD.
Nobody fucks with it.
Bootlegtdf.com, and you can hit my Instagram, Facebook, all that's right there off this one site. Bootlegtdf.com. Peace to the unknown factor, man. This shit been real.
And tell me about that crazy adventure you guys had. Go into incredibly descriptive details of the story so we all know.
Check it out. We're gonna go live on this part. This fucking video part, fuckers. What's up, man? But you should go get the app, right? NFGR Live on motherfucking Google Play. You know what I'm saying? Because you got that rotation always playing. Plus, we got several podcasts we play. Critical Thinking, Good Talk, motherfucking Slings, Flings, and Dingalings, and the Pod Couple. That's what's up that we recently interviewed, right?
Oh yeah.
But check it out. Here's the fucking deal. Wait for it, because there's music over on the radio right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. No Fucks Given Radio. I am the unknown factor. This is the Blood Beyond the Mat, episode 9. I keep forgetting, because my wife was like, let's go get beer before the show. Whatever, man. We only got Chuckklez in the house. Wikkid's dealing with some shit. He will be back, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you that. That's a mad fucking fact. But Chuckklez, what we doing?
I'm going to give him this one question that's kind of similar to the people who regret it, but in the female edition. So there's a lot of women in the wrestling business. Some people might see there's like fine girls, and there's some that are ugly. Some call them rats. For you, my friend, who is the hottest chick you have ever seen in your life, and who is the ugliest like rat that you've ever known in the wrestling business?
Oh, the hottest chick probably for me, Stacy Keibler.
Oh yeah,
she's a Baltimore girl. I'm from Baltimore. Grew up in that area. I've known her since she was a Raven cheerleader. She used to do a lot of public events. Ravens cheerleaders were coming around and do like autograph sessions and raise money for this. And so that's the first time I saw her. I just remember, man, she's hot. And then when she was a Metro girl, I was like, whoa, okay, that's Stacy Keibler. But she was always like, for me, like, I mean, Miss Elizabeth, of course, but like the it girl. Now, rat wise, besides my my baby's mother, the one that I was with Ellsworth, because once you fuck more than one wrestler, you're a rat. I think you can count on one hand. I think she's up to 5 now. So I mean, that's another story. But I'll tell you a story real quick. When you're in the wrestling business, sometimes you have a different rat in every town. Some guys do, some guys don't. There's this girl. I think it was in New Jersey, and she was always flirty, whatever, blah 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 blah. And I'm going down to the ring with a guy who I was tagging, and she handed our valet a piece of paper, and she handed, she stuck it in. So we did our match. We came back, and it was her phone number for my tag partner. And so he, got his cell phone out of his bag, and he hit her up, and she was attractive. She was sitting in the front row. She was at every show. She was pretty hot. So he texted her, and she said, "Oh, I've been checking you out for a while. Blah 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 blah." She said, "Hey, why don't you and Adonis, want to hang out after the show?" And I was like, "No, tell her no, man. I got a girl." Because at the time I did, and that's just me. If I got a girl, I got a girl.
So she was like asking for like a twosome in a way.
Right. Well, she wanted. I think she was hinting at a threesome, but I was like, nah, man, I'm not interested. She was hot, but I had a girl, and I was very happy in that relationship at the time. And so she's like, why don't you send me a picture of her cock? I want to see what I'm working with later. So he's like, fuck it. So he took a picture of it and shit like that. And so he's like, now why don't you send me a picture of what you have? So I want to know what I'm working with tonight. So we watch through the curtain, and she gets up out of her seat, and she goes into the girls' room. All of a sudden, he gets a little text message. This shit looked like chip ham.
Oh.
It wasn't a blue waffle situation, right?
I'm like, bro, there you go. That's all you. And he was like, hey, where are we staying tonight? And I was like, Motel 6. He's like, that's what I thought. So she's like, so where are you staying tonight? And he was like, Super 8. all the way on the other side of town. But yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
But yeah, we didn't let him live that one down for a while.
God, it's like the blue waffle incident. It was like if a bitch just like came out of the closet, right, and she just showed you her cooter and everything, and it's the blue waffle, I'll fucking run, dude.
All right.
Motherfucker. Oh, that's too classic, man. Hey, I gotta say, where can motherfuckers catch you coming up, man? You got any shit coming up here soon?
Well, yeah, actually, on April the 14th, I'm defending my King of Pain Championship for Appalachian Wrestling Alliance. I'm going up against Congo Kong from TNA. I was originally supposed to be wrestling Chris Masters, who now goes by Chris Adonis, who's, basically stealing my family name. But that, he's been ducking me for how long now? So, I mean, I can understand, he's still ducking me. But Congo Kong stepped up. He wants to sit there and take on American Monster, and that's pretty cool. So, going to be defending, for the last time, my King of Pain Championship, because the winner of that match, that championship is getting dissolved, and it's now the Appalachian Mountain Championship. So it's actually changing to another championship. And that's what I said, Appalachian Wrestling Alliance. And then I also work for a company, Code Red Wrestling, a good buddy of mine, Phil Fleck, the promoter of that. And their next show is April 28th. Originally I was supposed to be booked for that show, but I'm not working that show now because I'm with Brutal Business Entertainment. That's my rap deal, my music deal, and I have a Battle of the Beast show on April 28th with my boy Skippy Ickham and my boy Demo Demon. So we're actually doing Battle of the Beast. But even before that, like I said, with my music stuff, I also the Gores Truly tour with Razakel. I'm actually a music promoter as well, so I'm promoting the show in Pittsburgh. So it's going to be me, Ghost of the Minute, that's my rap name, Skippy Ickham, so representing Brutal Business, along with, Razakel, of course, Genosa X, Magic Deuce, Justin Sane, and A-Game. So, yeah, so like I said, I'm juggling it all, bro. I got my rap thing going, and I got my wrestling thing going.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. And speaking of Razakel's Gorge Truly tour, I also will be opening up for her here in San Jose, California on May 3rd at the Britannia Arms. So be sure to get your tickets ready, because we're going to get some tickets made by next month for show.
And we're doing something a little different for that. We're actually, instead of tickets, we're doing bracelets. So, those little rubber bracelets that everybody wears?
Yeah.
Those, so people can actually have instead of a ticket, that's your way in, and it's a souvenir or a collectible. You know what I mean? So that's all.
Oh yeah, if we're gonna do mad promo, I just gotta say, if you want to if you're an artist interested in open for 1031, I believe, man, I want to say the date's July 23rd. I don't have the fucking shit in front of me to look at it properly. As well as we're getting ready to throw a Road to the Gathering show, which is gonna be 1 week before the Gathering on the Sunday before, as well as there's some other shit that I'm booking, whatever. And look, the 1031 show just got a sideshow act. Yeah, Misfit sideshow Renegade added to it. Fucking get at me, get at No Fucks Given Radio. Fucking, if you're an artist wanting to jump on any of those shows, you know what I'm saying? I know they're all looking to be fucking dope. You can catch myself at all of them, because why the fuck, you know, why the fuck not? I'll be at that shit, so hit me up if you want to be on any of that shit. I'll be at Carl's Tavern in New Haven, Indiana. I got, like, how the fuck did apparently I started promoting shows too, Chuckles.
Yeah, we had to promote shows. Yeah,
but no, I mean, like, I'm fucking, like, I'm booking, well, I was booking shows. Apparently I started booking shows too, Chuckles.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah.
I don't know how it happened. Shout out to Carl's Tavern, Davis, Nettie. Much love, always. Man, you can catch my ass up there soon and sooner and sooner, because that's what the fuck's up. I love it. I love their fries, man. But before we go, you got any shout-outs you want to give, Christopher?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Appalachian Wrestling Alliance, to my fans for the AWA. Code Red Wrestling, my fans for Code Red Wrestling. A big fuck you to James Ellsworth. And a mad love to Brutal Business Entertainment. That's my family. My boy Garrett, a.k.a. Skippy Ickham, you know, that's my brother right there. We're taking over the indie music scene. I mean, we've got some stuff coming up. Like I said, we have that big announcement for the summer we're not able to talk about. I told you guys off air. We both got projects coming out. Like I said, I'm working on my new album right now. It's going to be out hopefully within the next 2 months. So, yep, shout out to everybody that's listening. And
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for
you know,
having me on here, guys.
Hell yeah, man. It's always
a pleasure. Always an honor to have you on, man.
Yeah. Can I say, too, check out the past interview with Skippy Ickham. My wife suggested beer before a show.
Yeah.
Which I
was supposed to be on the interview, but I was like, I was busy, and I just had to get do my practice set for the show that was coming up the next day and shit.
Look, dude, now I was gonna be like, I was just gonna count forward and be like, this is Chuckles' 100th episode, but now, like, I can't do that because you have missed a couple since you became the co-host. How the fuck am I gonna figure out what is your actual 100th episode? Because I had an idea, but god damn it, whatever. We'll bring y'all fucking back on the No Fucks Given Hour at some point, talk some music shit. Yeah, we'll do that, Chris. But this has been the Blood Beyond the Mat, episode 9. I am the Unknown Factor, and god damn it, it's all a flash before your eyes. Keep it unknown.
Yeah, buddy. And happy birthday to the homie Bloody Ruckus, man. Fucking love you, dog.
Hell yeah, bro. Always call shit. Man, now you make me want to fucking change the last track. Well, whatever. This is Flash Before Your Eyes. It's off the Vision by DKB, man. You can go download this shit for free, but this track is featuring me. Hey, look, that rhymed. Yeah, I'm out. Deuces.
Cold shit.
But except on this, see, this fucking YouTube, man. Now I got to do this shit too, because y'all are staring at me, clicking buttons like, this motherfucker said he was out, and he's still alive. And, bro, we're still live, but we're not live now. Fuck this shit.
Yo, this your motherfucking homie.
Wait, let me explain something to you.
Just the unknown, and I'm telling you right now that you won't feel alone when you see that flash right before your eyes. The end so close, no time for goodbye. Regrets, remorse, a little bit of sorrow, all for the fact that you won't see tomorrow. We all know you were a piece of shit. Images flashing as they close that lid. Your wife, your kid, now everything gone. Just like a bowl that I packed Am I wrong? Hope for your sake, you got a good draw. Look at those pictures, know you dropped that ball. Now you fall. Yeah, just know it's not hell. Yeah, not hell. Not
Smash, surprise, meet your demise. See your life flash before your eyes. Smash, surprise, meet your demise. See your life flash before your eyes. Smash, surprise, meet your demise. See your life flash before your eyes. Smash, surprise, meet your demise. See your life flash before your eyes.
See your life flash before your eyes. See your life flash before your eyes.
Wake up, I'm about to get to sinning. No fucks given, watch me spit the venom. It's that killer and I'm in the building. Me and back to slit him, blood hit the ceiling. I get to kneeling, pray to your God. DKB, I stay on my job with the blade to your face. Have you traced down tape? No place for these snakes, so I'm slaying the squad. Sorry, insane in the mind. Strange, a little nuts, oh. About to cut your throat, watch your blood flow. But this Bowie knife into your gut slow. Cut throat if you must know. I'm a killer, no man's fucking witness. I don't give a motherfucker if you feel this. Slice me in the ear like stitches, bitch, I'm a sickest. And you the victim, play dead. My blade shred, make sure you stay dead. Chain us in the block and strip your neck until you sink to the lake bed and turn the lake red. You a snakehead ass motherfucker, make you suffer, body undiscovered. Snuff and smother, you a bloody gush, you're fucking undercover. Hope your mother shudders.
See your life flash before your eyes. See your life flash before your eyes. No fucks given.